Hello again, YouTube, and this is a very small, very old VGA screen for somebody. It's on, although there is no picture. And way to tell what's wrong with this, if you get a torch, I'll turn my torch on first. If you get a torch, see, I know what I'm doing. And you hold it up to the screen. If you have a look, nothing happens. Oh, there you go. That was nearly embarrassing. If you look, you can see a no signal disconnected on the screen. And take torch away, disappears. So you can see there is actually an image on the screen. Now, the reason being is clearly the backlight is gone. So there's no light going through the screen to light the image, even though that is there. And like I say, you cannot see it unless you put a torch up. So we'll take it apart, measure the backlight. At least we know what we're looking for. And there's your model number and make for anyone interested. Wow, that was evil to take apart. So most TVs or screens, the back comes off, but this, the front comes off. And that was seriously well clipped in. In fact, I managed to crack the case up here. I can't really see it. It's actually not looking too bad there, but there's a crack there. Which I managed to do. There, you see the crack. So, yeah, it's not great. But I mean, so unplug that, and then the screen should come out, hopefully. Whoever designed this case, I hope you're laughing, because that is horrible design, isn't it? You can't open it up without pulling the cables off. Oh, I'm just going to unplug everything and get it all apart. But yeah, it's just not easy to work on. The screen's one complete module. Right, let me unplug things and I'll show you more in detail. Right, so I've unplugged the cable so I can actually fold it apart. That's this screen here. This is the underside of the screen. This is where the two cables interface. Oh, it's all falling over. Stupid design. And then we've got this bit here, which is your VGA connector and all your video magical stuff going on in here. So this is all your decoding, your control panel button at the back, and then here is, looks like your HV for your backlight. So this is going to be a cold cathode backlight, which means in behind here you've got basically fluorescent tubes. And you've got a set of wires there, set of wires there. It's not going to be the backlight themselves, because if one of them had gone out, you would have a line across the display. This, you've got nothing, so it's not being given any voltage, which means it's your high voltage power supply. So we can probably power that up separately somehow if we work out all this, can't we? We can probably work out where the power comes in, and then power it up separately and see what's what. So you've got your high voltage transformers there, another one there, lots of warnings about scary voltages. But yeah, I'll have a look and let you know. So this is the TV all splayed out in sections, and I've had to poke around, and it's getting power to the inverter circuit for the it's not LCD, for the cold cathode lamps. But there's no output on this, so there's 1 volt AC on the output. Now obviously that's meant to be like high voltage. I'm not sure the exact number, but you know, hundreds of volts I'd have thought. And so there's something wrong with this board, definitely. So I'm going to take it out and have a good look at it. With a board of this nature, you do have to be careful that it doesn't hold a charge. So I have actually just managed to give myself a bit of a zing off this. So it's still held a charge, and I managed to put my finger over it and it went, which was fun. So having a look around it, there is something that I am particularly concerned with. Not concerned, that's the wrong word. Interested in. So look at this joint here. Oh, come on, focus. Not particularly pretty, is it? And even the one next to it here. Oh, come on, focus. There, they're not looking particularly great either. There's a nice ridge around there. In fact, all of these are looking a little bit on the cold side, aren't they? I think they could do with a bit of a reflow. But that one there, the one close to the camera, doesn't seem happy. It doesn't seem that good the other side either. So a little look around, see what else we can see. So I think that one there doesn't look pretty great, does it? Yeah, I think these are worth a reflow just for giggles, if anything, just as a first try. We'll give this board a reflow and look at the other side of where that oh, I've lost myself now. Where was I? One of these resistors there. It was that resistor there. So you look at that side there. That's not looking particularly good either. So we'll give this a reflow. Let's see what the other joints are like. So I'm here. Focus. It's an odd way of doing tracks, isn't it? There. Oh, that's a silk screen. Okay, fair enough. As you can tell, I'm probably just rambling on now. Just, you know, if you get bored, talk amongst yourselves. Why not? But there you go, some joints. God, I really wish I knew what this stuff did. There's a chip number if anyone's interested. I haven't got to the stage where I have to look it up yet. That doesn't look particularly pretty there, does it? How do I zoom in? Oh, I am zoomed in. There, that end of that resistor looks a bit nasty. Yeah, I think we'll give this a reflow. Ugh. Yeah, that's a bit missing from that joint. Yeah. Okay, we'll give it a reflow because it doesn't look particularly pretty. I won't bore you with the details. So it's been reflowed, and if you look there, they look a bit better. I mean, they're not perfect, but I think there is actually a connection there now, at least. So let's plug it in and see if that's made any difference. So it's all plugged back in together, and has that little fix worked? No, it hasn't. It's still broken. So I'm still going to carry on fixing this. Right, more in-depth look, I think.